tutorial, I'm going to talk about how to edit, add, and delete items out of our menu. And here's our menu, and this website has one menu, which is this right here, and it's called a main menu. And so say for what we want to do is we want more people to see our programs than About Camp New Hope, and we think if we move it up here it's going to get better visibility. So we're going to move programs to above the About Camp New Hope. So we're in our control panel. Under menus, we'll just go to our main menu. And so you can see the layout here: Home, About Camp New Hope, Programs. Home, About Camp New Hope, Programs. But then you see down here at the Images and Media, inside of that menu is two other links. And so you can see that on the page. So if you go down here, it hovers up and it creates those two. So what we're going to do is I want Programs above Camp New Hope. So all that I do is go over here, and this is the order from 1 to 14 that it is. And so Programs, I'm just going to say I want to bump it up. So you can see it instantly. It says menu item moved up. And if I go to the home page and refresh, you can see that it took Programs and About Camp New Hope and switched them. So I'm going to switch that back just so I do not forget. So you can see it goes right back. Go to the home page, and then it moved Camp New Hope and Programs back. Also, what you can do is, if I don't want Programs right now to show up, I could go to the Unpublish. And then you see that right here it says, hey, it's unpublished. And what that means is it just says, you know what, right now we don't want to show that. And so I went back to the home page, clicked Home, and you can see Programs is gone. To change that back, just highlight it and say Publish. If I want to delete one, just Programs and Trash. But I'm not going to delete it. So that's how you rearrange this. So if I want to create a new one, all that I would do is New. And then this is where what content are you wanting? Well, I want an article. I want a category blog layout, and this is kind of a little bit touchy, and we can get together and kind of talk about specifics of this. I don't want to go into major specifics if you're not interested in it. So maybe I want to create a new one, and the new one is, well, we just did that poker run, so I'm just going to call it poker run. And over here, what do I want it to pull information from? Or you know what, I'm going to call this our new camp blog. So over here in the categories, I'm going to find what information I'm wanting. I want the camp blog. So it's in the articles, anything that's called camp blog. And this is kind of how the page is going to look. I'm going to change that to one column because I only want the page to be one column. So the title, Camp New Blog, it's going to pull information from anything that's title, any article that is tagged the camp blog. And then here's the parent. Where do I want it to go? Or what do I want it under? Is it under one of these? Let's just say I don't want it under anything. I just want it at top, which means it's not a sub of any of these. So I'm just going to hit apply, and then we can go back to it, hit home. You can see it put it all the way at the bottom because it was the last one called Camp New Blog. If I click on that, it pulled all that content from those articles tagged the camp blog. So let's see, I want this new camp blog and I want it to go in the blog. So all I would do is parent item, so I would just click the blog, and it's going to put it under that one. So I'm going to click apply, and then go back to the home page. And you can see under the blog, then I could go to the blog, or I could right there and click new blog. So I'm going to close this. And under here is just your layout, and you can see the sub menus of it. And remember, you can move it up and down. And then how you delete these is, I don't want to keep this one, so I'm just going to check mark that. I can unpublish it, which would mean I still have that content there, it's just not seen, or I can delete it. This, I just want to trash. So if I go back to it says one item sent to trash can. If I go back, hit home, you can see that now that it has been gone. So that's how you add, edit, and delete this main menu here.